wipe that golden tear from your mother dear, and raise what's left of the flag for me. Then the rosary beads, counting 1, 2, 3, fell apart as they hit the floor. In our garb of black, we must pay respect to the colour we're born to mourn. Walk away, me boys, walk away, me boys, but morning we'll be free.
Hey folks, Revolutionary Brewer back with another homebrew kit review. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, my first ever Muntons homebrew kit, so it should be interesting to see how it turns out. Excuse me. Got a little bit of a cough here, so what better ale the cough than a nice bottle of homebrew. Should be interesting. Like I said, this is my first ever Muntons kit, but I will have to say I did make one change to the kit. Instead of using the Muntons yeast, I actually went ahead and we went ahead and used the Cooper's yeast in this, because the kit I actually got on sale half price because it was expired. Basically what will happen, if you buy an expired kit, the malt's going to be okay. It's just going to be a little bit darker, and with a stout that's not going to matter obviously. So without any further ado, we'll try to keep this short and we'll crack her open and we'll see what we get. A little bit of fizz, nothing extraordinary. Brewed in a quart bottle, and we'll pour it in a nice propeller pint glass and see what we get out of this thing. A little bit too aggressive with the pour. So we're going to have to wait for that head to die down a bit. So as you can see, it's only been in the bottles about 3 weeks, but certainly a nice head. And look at that. Is that a beautiful looking pint of stout? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But it all comes down to the taste, so let's give it a smell first. It smells beautiful. You can smell a little bit of hop to it. It smells a little bit hoppy. You don't get a whole lot of the chocolate, the coffee, roasty kind of smell you get off a lot of stouts. But look at that. It's a nice looking beer. Telling you one thing, Guinness, eat your heart out. Here we go. Let's give it a try. Whoa, that's got some bite to it. Let me have another taste here. Yeah, she's got some hop bite to her. Very surprising. I was surprised these Muntons kits are a little bit smaller than the conventional kit, 1.5 kilos of malt. And I actually, for this one, let's put the recipe up because I make my stouts a little bit different. So I used the one Muntons stout kit, and then I added 3 pounds of liquid dark malt extract. And what that usually does, adding so much of the liquid malt extract, it takes a little bit of the hop bite off. And I also added 1 pound of dextrose, just regular corn sugar, and topped it up to 20 liters. So let's take another taste. It doesn't have a rich a flavor as for instance, the Cooper's homebrew stout kit, or the Mangrove Jack / Brewcraft stout kit. In those kits, you can really pick up more of the chocolate, the coffee note. It tastes more like a traditional stout. This is, don't get me wrong, this is a good stout. It's just got more bite to it. It's got I mean, I'll have to check out the IBUs on this, and I'll actually post it down below. But this is a hoppier stout than the other homebrew kits that I tried. Even after adding the 3 pounds of liquid malt extract in there, the dark liquid malt extract, which usually really richens the flavor up and kind of takes a little bit of the hop bite out of it. But this is a nice hoppy beer. This is a good stout. And I mean, look at the lacing. It's a beautiful beer. It's aesthetically, it's a beautiful looking beer. It's almost too pretty to drink. The head, beautiful head on it, nice tan, creamy head, and it's a smooth beer. But man, it's got a hop bite to it. I'll tell you, this Muntons kit surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to give this a good solid 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5. If you like a good stout, a little on the bitter side, get yourself one of these Muntons kits. Again, I used a Cooper's yeast. the yeast I had would have been expired. But I've heard a few friends of mine that do brew the Muntons kits. They tell me to stay away from the Muntons yeast underneath the cap. They've had some really bad success with it. So I just went ahead and picked up a pack of Cooper's yeast. I think it was $1.50, just to be on the safe side. But like I said, if you like a nice hoppy stout, and look at that. Oh, look at the lacing. Beautiful head on it, and smooth. Oh yeah, this is a nice smooth beer. This will warm you up on a cold winter's night. It'll cool you off on a hot summer's night. It's perfect beer. And like I said, I got a little bit of the cough, and I'm feeling better already. I mean, forget what the doctors are going to give you. It's not going to do you half as good as a nice pint of stout. So anyways, what do we got coming up next? We have a couple kits coming up. We got a Mangrove Jack kit coming up. I think it's Pilsner. That's not quite bottled, or actually that is in the bottles. And we've also got a Cooper's kit coming up down the pipe. That Australian Cooper's Pale Ale that we got from MakeBeer.net. Really looking forward to that one as well. So stay tuned, folks. Keep on brewing, and like I said, solid 3.5 out of 5. If you like a nice bitter stout, this is the beer. All right, folks. Like I said, keep brewing. Stay tuned for more homebrew kit reviews, and cheers.